Hey guys, welcome back to Sandra's Kitchen Creation. Today I'll be teaching you how to make Nigerian porridge, which is also called Asaro. So first I have my red oil. Now I'm gonna add my onions. So next I'm gonna add my blended garlic and my blended habanero peppers. And then I'm gonna add my tomato paste. So I'm adding my tomato paste. And now we're gonna mix everything in to make sure everything is combined. So you want to put your heat on high first, and then later we're gonna change it to medium high. So right now I'm stirring everything. Make sure you stir when you add your tomato paste because the tomato paste is very thick. So we want it to be as mixed as possible. So so right now I'm gonna be adding my dry fish, also called stockfish. So I'm gonna be adding it right now. So I added a little water, that's why it looks soft. I added a little water to make it soft. I soaked the fish in water before adding it. So now I'm gonna be adding my blended crayfish. Adding my blended crayfish, and then I'm gonna mix everything together. We want to make sure when we're cooking, we're always mixing everything together to combine and make sure every part of the ingredients and every part of the recipe tastes exactly the same. We don't want to have seasoned and half unseasoned food. So next, I'm gonna be adding my protein. My choice of protein is chicken. Fried chicken, already fried chicken. This is some chicken I already made and had in my fridge. So this is for you guys to know that you don't always have to freshly make your protein. You can use protein you already parboiled in the past and keep it in the freezer, and then like when you want to use it, just bring it out and defrost it. So as you can see, I'm mixing everything together to make sure every part gets the recipe. And next I'm gonna be adding my chicken bouillon seasoning. One cup of chicken bouillon seasoning, but season according to your taste, because I like my food to be very very seasoned, and some people like mild or no seasoning, so season according to your taste. So right now I'm gonna cover my mixture for 3 minutes to simmer, because I want it to simmer so it can enhance the flavor. So see you guys in 3 minutes. So guys, it's been 3 minutes. So right now I'm gonna add my yam. So this yam, when you guys are making this yam porridge, we use uncooked yam. So this is uncooked yam, freshly cut. So you make sure you cut your yam into bite-sized pieces so that the yam can be cooked properly. Because if you cut your yam too big, it's gonna be raw and half done and half undone. And if you cut your yam too small, then it's gonna be overly done. So we want it to be small, bite-sized pieces. So guys, once you add your yam, you need to make sure you stir your yam together, because if you leave your yam, it's gonna get burnt. So you want to stir it together so the mixture can coat every piece of yam. So we keep stirring. We want to make sure we stir, because if you don't stir, it's gonna get burnt. So next I'm gonna add my chicken broth. So guys, when I'm feeling lazy, this is a good hack I would recommend for you guys. When I'm feeling lazy, I like to use um uh canned chicken broth. The one I specifically use is called Danik. Is this one from Good and Gather Organics chicken broth. I also use their beef and veggie broth. They're really good brand. So if you're low on time, I can make your own chicken broth, or you're just feeling like today I'm gonna be a little lazy, you can use the Good and Gather organic chicken broth. That's my personal favorite. So right now I'm gonna add my chicken broth. You can also add beef, fish, chicken, goat meat, any type of broth you want to add, you can add it. So the broth helps you to enhance the taste. And beware, I'm adding chicken broth because I want it to have that chickeny flavor. So the type of broth you had also helps differ the flavor. So if you, for example, if you add in the fish broth, your yam porridge is gonna taste a little bit fishy, but in a good way. So now I'm gonna cover it for 10 minutes, and I'll be back in 10 minutes. See you guys in 10 minutes. So guys, it's been about 10 to 20 minutes. So right now I'm gonna pound and mash my yam to smaller bite pieces. So as you can see, I'm pounding and mashing my yam. I want to do that to enhance the flavor, and also because I like my yam in when it's mashed like this. In my personal opinion, it tastes better. So guys, we're gonna keep mashing it until it's the texture and consistency you want. So right now I'm gonna add my spinach. So if you don't have spinach, you can use collard green. So collard green or spinach works. But I personally like spinach, so I'm gonna be adding my spinach. So I'm gonna mix it in. We want to add the spinach at towards the end when the yam is already cooked. And lastly, I'm gonna be adding my spring onions, which we also call green onions. I'm gonna be adding it. So I like adding the green onions. Personally, it's for the aesthetics, but also it has a good aroma and taste. So I'm gonna mix everything together because, like I said at the beginning, we're making asaro, which is yam porridge, and this is so there are also asaro that doesn't use vegetable, but this is personally the one with vegetable. So this is called asaro. So I'm gonna keep stirring it and mashing it until I get the consistent. So guys, like you can see, it's looking delicious. It's looking scrum delicious. It's giving. Let her cook. I'm cooking. I put my food in it. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to Sandra's Kitchen Creation, and also follow me on TikTok at Sandra's Kitchen Creation, where you can see my daily adventures on cooking. Bye. God bless, and see you next week.